Vantage is a wholesale data center provider. We operate currently in 2 markets, in Quincy, Washington, and here in Santa Clara, California. We give full transparency to any costs associated with the data center. So here at Vantage, you pay for rent, and that's a fixed monthly cost, but then you only pay for the power that you consume. We don't put a markup on power. We're getting power from Silicon Valley Power, which is a great partner, and whatever rate they're charging us, we're passing that price along to the customer. We're not putting a markup on it. We're not making money on power. We're making money on the infrastructure and the rent.
So Vantage likes to look at data center space as a factory that produces conditioned air and reliable power, measuring power quality, harmonics, pretty much everything to ensure that the customer is receiving clean, reliable, and 100% uptime power. A big part of providing reliable power is metering. We actually sell power to the customer. So in order to do that, we actually have to meet all the ANSI and PUC requirements for essentially a utility. So we have to have utility-grade metering in place that meets or exceeds utility metering standards. In addition to that, providing clean power is also very important. And something we found with our customers is that they're actually specifying that we measure and maintain very clean electrical power coming to them. So obviously the best way to do that is right at the meter, at the same revenue meter. And that's really how we use the SEL 735 meter, is to capture that revenue grade metering requirement, but also the power quality, harmonics, power factor, and anything related to ensuring clean, reliable power to the customer. The meter is actually very easy to program. It comes out of the box with almost all the BMS, EPMS integration settings kind of right where they need to be. Essentially plug in the PT and CT ratios, and it just takes off and works. What we started to integrate with the 735 series meter is waveform capture. So if we have a breaker trip event, it actually will trigger a waveform capture, and we're able to go back in later and look and see exactly what it was that caused that trip event. There's manufacturers that either do want to deal with the end user or don't. Anytime you call up the manufacturer or the factory of a piece of equipment, they say, here's the phone number for your local value-added reseller. Call them, let them figure it out. We very quickly work to eliminate that equipment from our designs going forward. SEL has always been really great to work with. We've always been able to get good tech support on the phone whenever we have issues. Firmware updates when they become available, they always work with us to make sure that we have the latest and greatest firmware. For us, it's really important to have that direct line of communication with the manufacturer of the equipment. I think for a data center environment, reliability really comes down to it being an engineered, reliable solution. Measuring the power, knowing the cleanliness of the power, knowing harmonics. The intention of all that equipment is that it fit that mission-critical reliability standard.
We pride ourselves at Vantage with 100% uptime. It's not 5 nines or 4 nines or 3 nines. Our service level at Vantage is 100% uptime, and we strive to that uptime.